So this morning we're doing Hemmed In Hollow, Granny Henderson's house,
yep,
the Goat Bluff Trail, maybe.
That's our suffrage for today.
Yeah. It's from best we can tell, it's downhill 1.5 miles, pretty steep trail. And then when we come back, we have to do that same 1.5 miles uphill. It's about 1,000 feet of elevation.
It's about 1,500 feet.
Oh, 1,500 feet? Okay. I stand corrected. In about 1.5 miles. It is 7:35 in the morning. We're getting started. Because we believe this is going to be an all-day affair.
Yeah, and we're trying to get it done before it gets too hot this afternoon.
Which, my guess is we're going to be coming up this steep hill during the heat of the afternoon.
Yep. Listen to the birds.
Fog is trickling in on us. So we're probably not going to get a good We're probably not going to get a good experience at the falls.
Yeah.
And then if it stays foggy for the bluff, it's gonna be a bust. I only plan to do this as an overnight, this trail. If we had, this is about 1.5 miles.
Yeah, I'll tell you. 1.7 miles in.
1.7 miles in, and there is a nice campsite for hammocks. You could make a tent work, but it's a little slanted. But hammocks would be great right here. And then you would just go back out 1.7 miles that way. So if we had done this, we could have came up to this point, camped, and then finished the 1.7 out the next day.
Right.
But we didn't. And now 0.7 to the falls. And another really nice little campsite right over there.
Yeah, that one would be
Perfect.
Put a tent there a little easier.
Yeah.
It's not as sloped as the other one was.
You could do a tent or hammocks.
Yep.
there. And then this is the last place you can camp before you get to the falls. Because after this point, right here, no camping. Probably be really beautiful with water flowing right here. To the left, to the falls. To the right, to the river. I think we'll go to the falls.
Yep.
Point 2. It's a little bit of water trickling down there.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a little bit of a stream coming over it.
Yeah.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep. I'm 1,000 miles from happiness, 1,000 miles from you. It's a far reach from you to me. I feel the time and the space between. It's 1,000 miles of loneliness, 1,000 miles from you. Every mile on my map leads to you. It leads to you. Every mile on my path leads to you. It leads to you. I'm not around, but I'm not gone. I miss the bed you're sleeping on. I'm 1,000 miles from coziness, 1,000 miles from you. Every mile on my map leads to you. It leads to you. Every mile on my path leads to you. It leads to you.
So it's supposed to be 209 feet.
I didn't bring any tape with me, but I'm going to agree. I'll concede it.
And it's supposed to be the tallest waterfall between the Rocky Mountain Range and the Appalachian Mountain Range. You can tell over time just the massive water that has flowed through over that, just the way this is all
Eroded.
yeah, eroded out for such a long distance. Even the rocks that don't look slick are slick. I would have hoped for a little bit more waterfall, but I said I would have wished there were a little bit more flow, but yeah, at least
See a waterfall.
yeah, at least it wasn't completely dry, because coming down in here, we really thought it was because we couldn't hear it. Okay, so here's our lunch. We have salami and crackers. We have bread and butter pickles, dill pickles, cheese, grapes that Craig's digging into.
Homemade bread and butter pickles, I might add.
And they're extremely good. Craig made them. So that's lunch.
See you in a little while.
Alright, it says Trailhead 1.8 up.
Yeah, that arrow's pointing sideways. It ought to be pointing at an angle.
Yeah.
It ought to be pointing that way.
We decided not to do the bluff or Granny Henderson's. It's really hot and my left knee is giving me problems on the downhills really bad, and it's taking forever just to go downhill. We've already went downhill a little over 1,000 feet, and we have another three or 400 to get to there. Then by the time we do that, mess around, come back, we'll be hiking up 1,500 feet of elevation at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when it's super hot. And it's already hot, and it's not even, I think it's 11 o'clock.
10:58.
Yep. So we are going to slowly make our way up the 1.8 miles. Because it will take us a while, I'm sure. Ooh.
Hanging on the corners.
Mm-hmm. Just slow it down.
Okay, so this way. Let's go.
This trail would definitely be easier when it's cooler. I see the truck. That is no joke. That trail, huh, Craig?
No joke at all.
If you go straight into the Hemden Hollow Falls and then come straight back out, it's about 5 miles. And it is the longest 5 miles I've ever done in my life.
It was tough today.
That includes Oregon.
Yeah, it was tough. It's steep and brutally humid.
Yeah. Extremely hot. Once we get in the truck and find out what the temperature and the real feel really is, I'll try to remember to let you all know. But for now, we have already cranked the truck, and hopefully it'll be a little bit cool when we get there. And we will
See you on the trail.
gonna give, I'm gonna give, I'm gonna